Greg, CUNA in the past year has introduced a new model of engagement for its member credit unions. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Oh, absolutely. So over the last year, under Jim Nussel's leadership, we have taken an initiative to go out and be more proactive in communicating with credit unions throughout the United States on a number of different issues. Really, the goal is to make sure that we're developing relationships at the credit union level as well as at the league level. Our state partners in each league are very important to us. We need to make sure that we are working side by side with them in every capacity that we can to discuss the value of membership, both for the league and with CUNA, because it's important that credit unions are members of both.
Can you talk to me a little bit about how the model works? I know there's one-to-one engagement and then broader engagement. Can we focus a little bit about all those different ways that credit unions can engage?
Sure, absolutely. So the idea is actually one of a funnel. So you've got a very broad level of engagement with our consultants. So they will come out and talk about general ideas that may be going on at the credit union. So what type of questions do you have of CUNA? What type of products and services could you be using from CUNA? What's going on with our advocacy area and how can they be engaged with that? And as the engagement consultants have those conversations at the credit union level, that will get filtered through and can go directly to Jim. So any one of the folks that are on our team is able to have direct communication with Jim Nussel at any time to advocate for the credit unions on their behalf. And that's one of our most important pieces of all of this, and this is directly from Jim, is that when you're talking with anyone from our team, consider it a conversation with our senior leadership at CUNA. And so when you're having those conversations, you know that if it's something of a broad nature, that's something that for the most part our team can direct you within the organization. But if it's something very specific and we need to make sure that we are aware of it at the leadership level, that immediately goes to the leadership team and we have that conversation.
Are there any other ways that that the new engagement area that led by Molly Bell and yourself are considering, or that you would like credit unions to know about?
Right now we're looking at a broad approach to how we engage the credit unions, but also how credit unions are able to reach out to us. So we are undertaking some changes within our organization to make sure that our inbound call center is more efficient, so that when you call into CUNA, it's directed to your areas more efficiently and quickly. But that's also an internal piece of how we're redeveloping our engagement model. And that's to make sure that we have a generalist model, if you will, where when people come in or when people call in, you're not going to necessarily get something that is very specific. You're going to get someone who has a broad range of knowledge, and then they'll be able to direct you to the person that's a specialist in each one of those areas. So we're applying this throughout our in-person communications and one-on-one conversations with our engagement consultants, all the way through the call-in area, through our call center. And then in addition to that, we're going to look at other channels that we may be able to bring on in the future, such as possibly a chat function through the website. Of course, you can email at any time to any of us at CUNA, and I don't know if you'll provide the actual email addresses, but when you see our names, it's our first name initial, last name @cuna.coop, and you can reach out to us that way.